There's so much out there. There's so many voices out there right now. It is off the roof. So what do you got? What's your only solution? Go back to the scripture. Go back to the Bible. Go back to Proverbs. The Bible makes it very clear that if you make friendship, if you make a friendship with an angry man, you'll be like him. Now, what that means is, across the board, if you make friendship with a toxic person, you'll be like them. You'll be toxic. You'll become toxic. If somebody's rebuking you for something they did, and then you call them out on it, on their junk, and then they throw a fit, and it turns into tit for tat. It's not a healthy situation, is it? That's the nicest homeless person I've met or seen that I've seen on the road. She's there all the time. Makes you wonder how that happened. Makes you wonder. You can still ask people, what color is the sun? They say yellow. And you say, no, it's not. It's white. Or they'll say orange. They'll say, no, it's yellow. And you say, go look at it. It's white. And they don't care. They love their delusion. The Mandela effect was a wake-up call. Now the wake-up call is the AI machine, because what is everything that you look out at is a reflection. Man, with his 10 digits, his 10 fingers, he created a copy of himself in the flesh. The AI flesh mind, the AI machine mind, the AI machine man. Man created boxes, denominational boxes, all kinds of boxes. Mankind has created his own trap. It's a trap. It's a trap. If somebody's trying to trap you, think about this for a second. Let's say somebody's trying to trap you into something. And before I say that, there's a lot of people out there. There's a lot of pimps and prostitutes out there that have regular jobs. People, be careful. Be aware. Especially if you're a woman. If somebody out of the blue is contacting you and it feels something don't feel right, yeah, they're trying to pull you into some kind of pimp prostitute thing, most likely, because it's always how they're gonna make the most money. That's how they're gonna make money, unless you're targeted as an Illuminati sacrifice and they get some kind of benefit from that. Who knows? But anyway, back to what I was going to say. I say, when it's a trap, now think about this. They never work alone. They never work alone. Even if it's not a human element, the hive starts to react. If somebody's trying to trap you, the hive mind, the kingdom of darkness, is starting to work in different people to try to do neuro-linguistic programming. The devil's using other people to try to devalue you, defame you, deface you, dehumanize you, debase you, The devil's always trying to debase and dehumanize and defame and dehuman. And if there's a trap being set, there's 4 or 5 that the devil will take over. They might know each other, but they probably don't. But the same spirit's in all of them. Devalue, dehumanize, deface, demasculate, de whatever, de something. So I'm telling you, saints, how to see the devil's game. Because if one of them comes after you, that's the kingdom of darkness. I promise you, here's how it works. So one time I was feeding some birds out in the front yard, and I took down the nest because it was too much of a mess, too much trouble. And then the bird attacked me. I put the food up. I tore the food down. The bird attacked me. I went down the road 4 or 5 miles, and birds were attacking my car. They were attacking my car. I ain't never had that happen. So the hive mind is the same way. You can see the game. It's a fractal. It's all connected. It's all a fractal. You know what? I think that's my next car right there. Honda Cross Tour. I like the way that looks right there. Yeah, I think that's my next goal. Try Honda for a while. Get rid of Ford and Chevrolet because they don't care about nobody but money. It's a trap. But here's the thing. When they measure you, you measure them. Woo, Lordy. When they look at you, you look at them. When they gaze upon you as a target, you gaze upon them as a predator. Uh-oh. Just like the hackers, somebody tries to hack your computer. If somebody's smart enough, you can hack them because you know where they're coming from. The hackers get hacked. The criminals get caught. The murderers get caught. There's a lot of, just Google, in the last 5 days, there's been a lot of killings. And believe it or not, it's women killing their kids, women killing trying to kill their husband killing their wife. Some woman killed her girlfriend, which it's ridiculous to even say that. I don't even know why I have to say that. Uh-oh. I'm back behind this car again. So there's another way to say it that makes it very clear, but I can't think of it right now. I've said it before, I'm sure. It's like on the tip of my tongue. When they gaze upon you, you gaze back. You ever try to look at somebody without them seeing you? It's impossible. They gaze back. They stare at you, you stare back. But you got to be aware of their words. If somebody comes up and walks up to you, and certain words they say reveals what camp they're in. You can see what camp they are in. Everybody's in a camp. Gematria camp, Gnostic camp, Kabbalist camp, Jewish Kabbalism camp, New Age camp. I'm a veteran. Let me go in here and park in this veteran spot. They say, are you a veteran? Yeah. What branch? Coast Guard. Get out of my face. I want you to really think about what I'm trying to tell you. If you're saved, you're a target. You're a target by the predators. the goats, just like Abel. Abel, he should have been able to see. He didn't have the whole scripture like you got, so he was an object lesson for you. Abel was a good object lesson. What's the object lesson? So Abel went by faith, and Cain was going by his own works. I forgot to lock my car. And so a works-based person is really deep down envious and jealous. Envious and jealous of you because you're in peace and faith. When you quit playing games with these people and you call them out on their fake religion and fake reality bubbles, they're going to hate you because that's what they depend on. That's their blue blanket. That's their blue blanket. They're going to fight in tooth and nails, but one day I just had a feeling just right then. I felt the deja vu just now. I've been feeling that a lot lately. What was I saying? One day you're going to tell them. One day they're going to wake up and say, oh, he told me the truth. It was faith alone. Thought I was in Home Depot, but I'm in Lowe's. I forgot where I was at. So Abel was a good object lesson for you. That the legalists are your worst enemy. They want to kill you. And that's why Jesus was able to tell them, you're of your father the devil and you want to kill me. What do you mean we want to kill you? It's no new game. He knew. And I used to think, how does he know that? How did he know that? Because it's the same game. It's already been played. Where's your supply line? Oh. I was asking where the supply lines are, but I see them right there. You got the 24 inch? 24 inch, yeah. Bathroom sink right here.
Yeah, 30.
30's good then.
Half and 3/4 or 3/4, half.
Standard. How much are they?
$9.90.
That ain't bad, is it?
No.
Appreciate it, man. Yeah, this is my point. Think about it. Jesus is just walking around doing his thing, minding his own business. People getting saved, people running to Christ by faith, the sinners. And he says, I didn't come to call the righteous, but sinners. Sinners getting saved left and right. When the legalists come up, the Pharisees and the Sadducees came up and said, what about this? What about the Sabbath? What about the law? What about this? He is the fulfillment of the law and the prophets. But they wasn't ready for all that. And so the same story is today. You're walking around in freedom and peace and love and joy and goodness and meekness and temperance and faith. And they see you in peace and they hate it. It makes them so mad. It makes them so mad that you're in peace, no matter how much they've attacked you and set up a trap, and the hive mind and the Freemasons and the Jesuits are trying to mess you up and do everything under the sun, and they see you still in peace. It just makes them so mad they don't know what to do. They can't take it. They can't stand it. I mean, they will do everything under the sun to shut you down and try to take away your peace, for real.